All right, there's one lower-cost food bill solution you might not have thought of. Food co-ops, they can actually save you real money. Adam Schwartz of the National Cooperative Business Association joins us now from Washington, D.C. Adam, thanks for being on the show. You know, one of my producers gets his groceries from a food co-op, and he works there. He has to do shifts. He moves boxes around and unloads boxes. I got another one who works at a cashier. They cash people out. They do real work in exchange for what he says are better, fresher vegetables, more organic stuff, and actually lower prices. Tell me a bit about these food co-ops.
Thanks very much. The way cooperatives work is that they are voluntary organizations that are owned and controlled by the people who use it, basically the members. And while it's true that there are some food co-ops that ask their members to voluntarily give of their time, spend a few hours in the store over the course of the year, others do not have that requirement. Most food co-ops do have a membership fee, but the way they work, because they are not-for-profit, community-owned organizations, they are able to contain costs.
How do they work that out better than a normal grocery store would?
Well, one of the major aspect of all cooperatives, whether it's a food cooperative, a credit union, electric co-op, or housing co-op, is that they operate on an at-cost basis. So you're removing the profit motive. You don't have the outside investors which put pressure on you to raise prices. There'd be no incentive for a food cooperative to gouge pricing, because that just goes back to the same members who own the business. So you remove that incentive, then you're able to operate at a lower cost. And I think when you talk about the bottom line, you really need to expand what we talk about. It's dollars and cents, yes, but it's also the impact on the community and also the impact on the environment. What we are now referring to is the triple bottom line. So you need to factor in all those types of savings.
Are they open to anyone, these co-ops?
Yes, while members will receive the benefits of being a full member and have voting rights and ownership control, food co-ops certainly are welcome people who are not members, but it might be a good way of checking it out to see if it works for you. Now, many food co-ops, I'm sorry, started as...
Go ahead, Adam.
Okay, many food co-ops started out in the 60s and 70s, bringing organic produce and meat products to their customers, because conventional stores simply would not do that. Now organic produce is readily available in all the major chains. But what food co-ops now focus on is local control, being in the community. They're owned by the people who live in the community, and they try and source their product whenever they can locally, so that you're not getting the high energy costs of transporting the goods across the country.
But you made one point that's interesting, sure, and that is that in some cases it might be because you want the quality of the food that they provide, or you want to do something in your community. Some of them are for savings, but it's not a given, so you should check this out before you join a co-op.
Absolutely. And the co-op responds to the values of the members, because you have a say in how the co-op is run, whether pricing is more important, whether impact in the local community is more important, or whether the environment is more important. All of those figure into how the co-op is run. And as I say, they operate in all different types of businesses. In fact, there's a purchasing co-ops which bring together small businesses and helping to establish stores on Main Street so that they can compete with the larger chain stores too through this group buying.
Good discussion.
Credit unions work the same way.
It's a good discussion that we should continue to have, Adam. Thank you for bringing it to light to us.
And may I just say one other thing? For further information, if you visit our website, which is ncba.coop, ncba.coop, we have a special landing page for people, for your viewers, so they can get more information about co-ops.
Okay, thanks very much for that, Adam.
Thank you very much.
Interesting stuff. Up next on Issue 1, we'll tell you why some